Nabby here with Purple Cottage Crafts, and I have a massive, amazing, awesome fabric haul to share with all of you today. I put a little tiny quick video on my YouTube channel, kind of giving like an overview of all the fabric that I received, and also on my Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, this is Purple Cottage Crafts, my email name and my YouTube name. Go ahead and follow me on that if you'd like to, because I do a lot of like sneaky peeks of projects and little video clips of things I'm working on and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and just kind of get started because I've got two big totes of fabric to show you. So I found this fabric on sale, or excuse me, for sale on the Facebook Marketplace for Volusia County, and she was only asking $50 for all of this fabric. I mean, I have some of the larger rolls and bolts of fabric out in my garage. I don't think I'm going to be able to bring those in because they're kind of bulky and whatnot. So what I'll do as I'm talking about them, I'll put up a few pictures and stuff as I'm talking about them. So I have this really, really gorgeous two kind of satiny, fabric-y type of, or sheer, excuse me, organza, I guess is the proper word, and have that in a couple different colors. And then I also have a pink tulle, I think that's how you say it, tulle pattern. It's white and it's pink. The images are pink. And then I have another one, but it's kind of like a black and kind of a cream. And then the other one that's really cool. It's got like nautical, like old time ships with sails and that kind of stuff. And there's like a burlappy one, and then there is another one. It's a really beautiful, thick kind of upholstery. So when I go at the video, I may just throw up the picture like I was saying, or maybe at the very end I could do a little quick clip showing you those. Actually, that's what I'm going to do. At the end of this one, I'm going to go out to my garage with my camcorder, and I'll videotape the larger bolts that are on these big round, tubes, and attach it to the end of this video. So moving on, and before I begin, please just ignore my fingers. I've been coffee dyeing for almost 2 weeks, and my nails are a totally ratchet mess right now. So this is, sorry, let me hit my viewfinder there. So this is one of the patterns, and this is a nice pale yellow, and it's got like a buttery kind of goldy yellow on top. Now, I don't normally gravitate towards these colors. They're just not colors that I choose to work with personally for my own projects, but I think this is beautiful and it's same. So this will be kind of fun that I can use some like different coffee and tea dyeing on it, using some sprays and stuff like that. So I got quite a bit of that, as you can tell. And I apologize if it sounds like I'm going too fast. I'm just trying to get through a lot, so this video will hopefully not more than an hour. This is just some basic muslin, which I get at Walmart in the Remnants and Joann's and Hobby Lobby. And this is always great to have for base of different books and stuff. And you're going to see quite a few tropical things because the lady did do upholstery and, chairs and couches and things like that. And a lot of this whole kind of palm tree tropical stuff, making pillows, things like that. This is a really pretty pattern. I love that. And a lot of these fabrics, I'm not going to be able to tell you, oh, that's cotton. Well, I know what cotton is, but a lot of these, I don't know if it's like a cotton blend. I have no idea, but this is just absolutely beautiful. So I got a pretty fair chunk of that. I probably, let's say that's about 1.25 yards maybe. And this one here, this is another upholstery fabric. So you're going to be seeing a lot of these in some upcoming different journals, in tomes, in textile art pieces I'm going to be doing, and things like that. I'm really excited about this, and this is really cool. This feels like what shoestrings feel like, if that makes any sense. I'll hold up a bit closer. This is just a really cool kind of funky texture to it. I really like it. And the back side's kind of cool too, but I do like the front obviously better. So these are really, really fun going to be really, really fun to work with. And we've got some purple in the box. This is so cool. I got a really good amount of this one. It's just gorgeous fabric. This is upholstery, I think, as well. It's 5th Avenue Designs for Covington. So this is just really, really pretty. I love this. This is just gorgeous. It's definitely going to be a project for my home. This one's really interesting. I like the color. I don't know what it's going to look like on the viewfinder for you, but for me, this is like a kind of cranberry pinkish red, if that makes any sense. And I love, look at the salvage edge. I love using these in different projects. So this has a really nice pattern to it. And then you can see how much of that one I have. This one here is a really gorgeous one. This is another upholstery one that I think she used these on pillows and couches and stuff like that. Now, when I went into her house, look how beautiful that is, the purple. Her house looked like a Joann's fabric store. I'm not even joking. Her house was very clean and all that kind of stuff. but she, a single older lady, and she lives with her mom. This is more of that muslin, but it's a little bit stiffer. And she is huge into sewing. She had all kinds of, you know, 2 or 3 different dress forms with fabrics and things draped over them, and she's really big into quilting, so she's kind of getting out of doing, you know, I guess normal seamstress stuff as well as upholstery. So that's why she was getting rid of all this, because I asked her, and I was like, you know, because her house looks like a big old craft room. Look how cool this one is. And this little tip too, if you don't like, some of these patterns are going to be pretty busy that I'm going to show you, you can always cut them down and use them in a different manner. I'm actually going to say that for a quick tips with Abby video, but so if you're interested in how you can do that, just watch for that video coming up in the next week or 2, hopefully, not too, hopefully sooner than that. This is really cool too. This is some upholstery fabric, and that's the one side, and this is the other. This looks like, to me, this will be the top side. It's a bit more finished. So really fun colors and textures in that, of course, too. So she just told me she was really going to focus more on doing quilts and different things like that. So, but you know, if she has more of these fabrics that she wants to sell, because she still had a ton of them in her house, you know, I asked her to kind of let me know so I could maybe get first dibs on that. So anyway, this is absolutely gorgeous. I don't know what this is, like a, I mean, I know the name for it, but I cannot think of it at this point in time. This is absolutely gorgeous. Look at that embroidery on there. This is so beautiful. You're going to be seeing this in an upcoming project really, really soon. I should have it done in the next couple weeks. Here's some more of the upholstery fabric. Sometimes there's going to be doubles, because I separated one box when there was like the most yardage of each one, and then the tote has, you know, not as many yards as these ones, just to kind of make the tote not so heavy for me. But look how pretty this is. Absolutely gorgeous. You guys, I just can't get over that I only paid $50 for all this. It's just, I mean, the one huge what do you call it? I mean, when you have like fabric on a tube like this, and it's upholstery fabric, do you still say that's a bolt even though it's round? I don't know. But for this video, I'm going to call it that. And what I looked it up at Joann's on the way home. This is beautiful too. On the way home from her house, and the pink toile, I keep saying it wrong. The pink toile is was $39.99, so $40 a yard plus tax, and I got all this. It's for $50. It just blows my mind. So this, I think this is like a tablecloth or something. It's like a peachy kind of color. Again, not really my wheelhouse, but I'm gonna play around with it and see what I can come up with. And then here's some more of the upholstery. This is really nice, heavy. This is really pretty. You know, this is obviously screams fall to me, just be kind of like the darker tones of leaves and that kind of stuff. But this, you could use in pretty much any kind of project, even Christmas. And you're going to be like, what? Christmas brown? Wait till Craftmas 2018 in December, and I'll show you. So there's that one. And, sorry, I'm reaching over to the side here. This is another big hunk of some upholstery. I mean, you guys can see how much there is. Let me zoom out just a little bit. Sorry, I wasn't zoomed out all the way. There is a lot of material here, and it's, you know, I almost felt bad on paying $50. That's all she wanted. So this one here is going to be another kind of a challenge fabric for me. You can see how much there is of this. I don't know the yardage, but you know, it's quite a bit. This has tigers on it, so you can kind of see them there. And this is going to be a different one because, again, I've never worked with fabric that was tigers on it. But you're going to find different ways to work around that. And this is the back side. So kind of what I've decided in my head is that I'm working on some of these fabrics that are really more out of my wheelhouse, or, you know, fabrics that have animal prints on that I don't normally craft with. I wanted to do some videos showing you how you can use them and kind of alter them in your different crafting. So here's some more upholstery. This is like a kind of like a buttery yellow, I guess you could say, and there's some texture on it. I'm not sure you'll be able to see those little bumps right there, little white dots on it. So there's that one. And this is the last one for the box that we're going to start in the tote. You can see how much of this is here. You know, of course, she couldn't remember how many yards she had of each, and I told her, so this is not important. Please don't worry about that. I'm just happy to have this. So this is like more of like the patio chair pillows and the pads, and that's how this feels. So this is really pretty and cool. I'm really excited about it. So I'm going to pause my video because I need to move the box I just shared with you off to the side. So I'll be right back. Okay, so forgive the poor lady right here, but just to kind of give you an idea, this is the box I just went through with you guys, and this is the tote, and this is, oh, minus these napkins, this is plumb full of all kinds of fabrics and stuff, so you can kind of see. So I'm going to go ahead and get myself set up, and we'll go through this big tote of fabric. See you in just a little bit. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just grab a small stack like this to kind of hopefully speed things up. So this is really pretty. Almost looks like kind of a, like maybe a dusty robin's blue egg. I'm not sure if it's showing up on camera for you guys, but for me that's almost like a blue-gray kind of color. So that's a really fun one. Oops. Oops, I'm sorry you guys. These are actually, these are from my fabric haul I did at Walmart. There's so much fabric in my room, I'm getting mixed up. Okay, here we go. Now we're going to start with the right one. Okay, let me grab a couple of these. So this one, most of these are upholstery grade fabric. Of course, you can use them whatever you want to, but a lot of these are on the thicker edge, or thicker side, which I like because they're going to be great bases for journals and just all kinds of fun really projects you can make with this. So this is really pretty. I mean, this isn't a color I probably gravitate towards, but I do like it. It's just going to be, it's a fun different color to do. So I've already thought of a few different projects that I could use this in. Trying to put this stuff on the floor as I go. There we go. And then here's another piece of upholstery fabric. This is gorgeous, you guys. This is so beautiful. This is shabby chic to me. It doesn't always have to just be white or pink, you know, that kind of stuff. It can be all these kind of cream and beigey kind of tones, and this really pretty pink in this. Look how gorgeous this is. So beautiful. So beautiful. And here, I don't know if this is considered the toil. I always say it wrong, you guys. Toils. How you say it? Or twirl? I can't. Twirl. That's it. Twirl. I think that's how you say it. I don't know if this is considered that because this has like looks like a fox, like a old school, you know, kind of fox hunt or something like that, or not. So this is really cool. And you got some guys on some horses, and you can see the dogs on the pond, and this is just a really cool piece of fabric. I've never seen it with this type of a print on it, but this looks so vintage to me with their outfits, and just really cool. So not cool they probably hunted foxes and killed them and all that stuff, but you know what I'm trying to say, the feel of it. And here we go, some more upholstery. These are just such deep, gorgeous, beautiful tones. I really like this stuff a lot, and you're going to see some really cool kind of textile pieces in here too, and I'm just so excited to start working on these. And this one's really cool. I've never seen a fabric like this. Not that I go out and search a lot of fabrics, but you know, just at like the different craft stores I go to, I've never seen this before, and I think it's absolutely beautiful, and I would have paid for this in the store if I ever saw it. So it's kind of like a really thin kind of a burlap, if that makes sense, and it's got these gorgeous embroidered flowers on there. So I'll hold it up so you can kind of see it. Just absolutely beautiful. So pretty, and I think there's a purple right there. It's like lilac, so that's always a bonus if it's got some purple tones in it. And this is just a scrap of like some thicker kind of feeling. It feels like corduroy, like it's like a suede denim or something. I have pants that feel like that. So this is a really nice kind of cranberry color. There's that one. So some of these are like little pieces, and some are a little bit bigger pieces. Just you know, what she did not use, or left of what the rest of what she did use. This is gorgeous too. This is so pretty. This to me could be a shabby chic look as well, especially if you went over like with a little bit of dry, you know, gesso, like a dry brush gessoing, or like using the cashew from Waverly, the chalk paint. If you wanted to kind of tone down the browns of it, you could totally do that. But I think this is beautiful just the way it looks. So very pretty. Very pretty. And here's a couple small. Now this is going to be kind of like the shiny polyester type pieces. I put those in a separate stack. Maybe look at this one while I dig them out of the tote here. Sorry guys, it's really hard because that tote is so full to properly, you know, bring it up to my table like I normally do for hauls. Let me just grab these here. Because I'm trying to organize these in the totes in some kind of a fashion. So when I know that I'm looking for a certain thing, that, you know, all the shiny fabrics are going to be together, or all the, you know, the cotton fabrics, that kind of a thing. So let me get this stack over here. All right, So this is absolutely beautiful. Look at this one. Sorry I don't have much white space right now, but this is so beautiful. Look at this. So rich and luxe. Just gorgeous. I mean, look at the is this embroidery? I don't know, but it's like fuzzy. Look how thick that is. How high is from the base of the fabric. This is so pretty. This might be one of those fabrics that I'm just going to have to kind of hoard and look at for a while before I decide to cut into it. It's got a couple small samples of this here, which is great for your small projects. And I don't know what, like I said, I don't know what this is, like a polyester mix. I don't know, but you can kind of hear what it sounds like. So this is a really pretty color too. This one's kind of like a fall vibe, at least to me. Obviously you can use whatever you want to. Fall vibe here again. Looks like, you know, the whole going to the pumpkin patch and having cider, picking out your pumpkin and all that kind of stuff. Picking apples, all those kind of fun things. That's what this kind of stuff speaks to me when I see different fabrics and materials and things like that. So really nice stripe there. Again, this looks like the fall tone kind of to me. And we got some brown and some of the white. This is a little bit thicker than the other ones. This one's kind of cool too. I've used that before in some different journals. And you got, oh, this one is kind of, this one's a cotton, but it's kind of got a little shimmer to it. I don't know what you call that. That's why I put this with the other fabrics. And we got this one here. This is a little more slick sounding. There's that one. And then a really pretty green stripe. So like I said, some of these are little, like, you know, fat quarters, and some are a yard, half a yard, and multiple yards, obviously, because of the bolts I have in the garage. There's that one. This one's really pretty too. I think this is going to be great for some different textile projects I'm going to be coming up with. But I'm going to trim off the salvage edge, because I do that with all of my fabrics, because I like to use my salvage edges in different projects. But this is like a bright kind of teal turquoisey, and so I'm going to hold this off to the side, these two pieces, for my October 7th, which is the Trigeminal Neuralgia Awareness Day, October 7th. And every year for the past 2 years since my brain surgery, I've been doing a week-long craft awareness series on my YouTube channel. I'll link that below. Put a card up here if you're interested. And you'll see the past 2 years projects plus the ones I'm going to do this year when October gets around. So this is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, look at this. This stuff is like so rich and so luxe and like so posh to me. And it's not like, I want to see the homes that were decorated with this, because I'm sure it's like a really top drawer pretty house. So, and this is quite a bit of this. This is really kind of a soft, but it's got that same kind of sheen on it. And then here's some black, like the white I showed you a moment ago. We got some dark navy blue. And then we have, this one's more like an ivory. She wrote T-I tray. I'm not sure if that was like for a tray maybe she redid. I don't know. There's that one. This one definitely looks like pumpkin and kind of fall colors to me. We got this in a brown. And then here's another bit of that other fabric I showed you. I'm not sure if I should open it up. I was so focused on the salvage edge. But here's that. Really, really cool. And I love this. Not only is it like a visual texture, but you're really getting you're touching it, kind of like the when you're kind of rubbing your fingers over it. It just really, really, really nice. And I love that about different fabrics like that. This one is a really, really kind of slick, and it's a pink. It's like a shiny pink, like it looks like bridal or something like that to me. There's that one. And then this fun one here. Now there is some red on this. I don't know, or some pink, excuse me. I don't know how this got into this, but this is on the edge. I don't care. I'm not complaining. I'm just making a note of occasionally, like, what is that pink stuff on there? I have no idea. So this is a really fun fabric too. There's not a lot of, I wish I had more of this. This looks like, what was that? Is it Cubert from the old school like 80s game? It was like not this shape. It was like different. I'm probably making myself sound really crazy by talking about a game, 80s game, but this just reminds me of that. I don't know why. But this is really cool, and I love the salvage edge on this one as well. And yeah, if I can find a picture of Cubert, what I'm talking about, I will insert that a little before this or right after, so you don't think I'm too crazy. You're like, what is she talking about? Alright, now I've got quite a bit of muslin, and this is really cool because, and like a canvas type material, because as I've said before in my prior hauls, I love to check out the remnant sections of stores that sell fabric, because I don't always need a full yard, because I'm not using the fabric to make a pillow or a dress or whatever. You know, I'm just using my crafting. So this is really nice to have more to add to my stash. But this is a little bit stiffer and thicker. This is more like canvas, I think, and that's a really nice amount. And just some more. And this one here is a little bit more soft. Like it's a, I don't know, is that a cotton something? I have no idea, but it's really thin. So there is that. I'm probably making all of the ladies and gents watching this who are to do seamstress work or really, you know, do sewing, whatever. You might be, no, that's called that. No, that's called that. So, you know, if you want to politely correct me in the comments, I will not be offended. You would just have to be specific as to what the color and the pattern was, because I have so much. So this is just some black regular cotton there. And here's some black satin. And then we have more of this kind of satin too. This is like a, more of like a, I would say like a hot pink color there. I don't know how some of these colors are looking on your end versus my end. And here's some more of that bright, shiny kind of satiny pink. And this is just black felt. Just a, you know, she bought it by the yard obviously, but this is like a nice chunk of some black felt. And I've got 2 pieces of this one. Here's the other one. And this is really cool. It's almost like a burlap background. If that makes sense. I mean, again, I don't know the names of different types of fabric blends, but it's got some silver on there. Really, really cool. I mean, you would only need to use like a little bit of this with some of the silver showing it, and it make a huge pop of color or visual texture on your project. So I'm really excited about doing these. I think I might actually, I'm going to surprise you. I'll tell you about that once I get the playlist up. So sometimes I get so excited, well most times, I get so excited about things and I start jabber on about them before I actually get them made. So I want to kind of have some things to be a surprise for you all on my channel. This is so beautiful. This is patriotic. This looks like Americana type of a vibe and theme. My dad was in, one of my stepdads growing up, he was in the Navy, and this would be perfect for like another shadow box of him. I didn't get a lot of this, like I said, if I only have this much right there, I'm not going to complain. I'm grateful for anything, and you could use this side too. It's really cool. I just wish I had more of this. That way I could make some projects for my mom and my sisters of our dad. And here's this piece here. This is really nice too. This is already cut into 2 squares. I don't know if it's like a 7, I don't know, it's like 16 by 17, I don't know. But this is really, really cool. I love this one. And it's got a really nice soft touch. Now my husband's got some pants and some Caribbean clothing. It's Tommy Bahama, no, it's I think it's called the Caribbean or something, but this is, it's kind of like the whole kind of beachy, what's what I'm looking for? Kind of like like a club type of thing. It's really, really pretty, and I love that, how the way this feels. So if my husband ever stains his clothes, or he gets, you know, decides he doesn't want them anymore, I'm going to snatch them and use them in some projects. So this is this piece right here, and this is all that I have. Is this one little strip here? This to me just screams boho chic, and like, you know, the whole textile. I mean, there's so many different colors and different colors in here, different patterns and designs, and the visual texture and touching it too, because some of these, like the green parts, they're raised higher than the rest of this. I am so excited to use work on this piece. So you'll probably see this, some projects with this one done first more than the other ones, because I'm so inspired by this piece. I just love it. I'm going to be taking some snippets of most of these fabrics and making myself kind of like an inspiration / swatch board. So here's a lot of this. This looks like the color of fabric that was on my grandma's couch, you know, when I was like a kid. I mean, I'm 45 now, so anyway, this is what it looks like. And this is really actually soft to the touch. So I'm excited to use some different mediums on this. I'm going to take like little samples. I'm not going to do like a whole big piece. It's like maybe like a fat quarter or something. And just try some different mediums and stuff on that, which of course I will share with all of you. And here's some more upholstery. Let's see. It says green print designed for the Platinum Collection Rich Loom. So just in case you see anything, if it has a name or something on it, I will definitely share it. This is really nice too. This feels like what you would use on pillows, like on in cushions on like a patio set or something. And another piece of purple. Did I show you this one earlier? I think I did. This is a smaller piece, so I kept the ones that were smaller, like this size, in that second tote. So very, very cool. Let's see. What does this one have a name on? Let's see. So 5th Avenue Designs for Covington Fast Colors, protected with something, but very, very nice. I am so excited to use this one too. I'm so happy when I see purple, as you all know, I go kind of banana nut cakes. This is like a cheetah print. This is definitely not in my normal style or aesthetic when I'm crafting, but I'm going to, I have quite a few of these fabrics that I'm going to be using in a different way, so it's not screaming, you know, oh, you know, animal print, or whatever. So at least that's what it looks like to me. Michelle didn't think it looked like that to her, but it looks like leopard paws prints to me. You comment below and let me know what you think. So this is a really nice feeling. It's very, very luxe feeling too. And it's got a little bit of raised texture on these different kind of burgundy markings. So there's that one. And so forgive me, like I said, if you're seeing some these as a repeat, because I have some in both containers. This is also like an upholstery type of fabric, and this is what again, for like outdoor patio furniture or whatever. So this is just really, really gorgeous, really, really beautiful. And there's that. And let me grab this last stack out here on this side so I can just kind of have a, oh, I have to keep bending over so far. Okay, so we'll do it this way. Alright, so this one is absolutely gorgeous. I have a pretty good amount of this one. This is like cotton, but look at that embroidery work. Isn't that just beautiful? Hope my camera just didn't go wonky with the lighting, but this is absolutely gorgeous. So happy to have that, of course. And this one here, this is really neat because it's like it's kind of like it's got a sheer material to it, but when you look at the inside, now I'm going to fold this out right side out so you can see what I'm talking about. It's got some really fun details on this side. So let me get it open. There we go. Look at this, you guys. It's got little tied knots on here, and you can see how sheer this is. I don't know what it's called, and you can see there's like a row of green with some you know, embroidery on top, like it's the green and the white is kind of like embroidered on here. You can see the line, and then here you can see like the little knot, and then in the next line over it's the white, and this, it's the same kind of a thing. So this is really, really cool. I don't know what you would use this kind of fabric for as far as like home decor. Is this be like for curtains or something maybe, or shears or something? I don't know. If you know, comment below and let me know, because I love learning about this kind of stuff. And then it kind of gives me a little bit more education and background with this, so I don't sound quite so silly as I do probably right now because I don't know what it's called. And this is more of kind of like the fall colors to me, kind of like the pumpkin-y tones. It's just some cotton. And here's some more of the upholstery fabric. This one is another one. This has like monkeys on it. Can you see that? So this is another one that's going to be kind of a fun challenge to use in some projects and not have screaming monkey or jungle like or whatever. But this is just absolutely beautiful on this side, and I'll show you the back side. It's got that. This is a great side too. I love how this piece of the fabric looks. Really, really nice. We'll put the monkey back in, and here we have this a nice black and white stripe with some cotton. Really, really nice feel on that one. And here, I don't know what this is, this texture. This looks like what you would use, well, it's upholstery fabric, I know, but it looks like what would be on maybe on a couch or pillows or something. It's got some real sturdiness to it, but it's a really pretty pattern, I think, meaning like the texture of it, not really pattern. And the color's really, really nice. It's pretty neutral. And here we have, this feels like bed sheets to me. I don't know if that's just like a thicker cotton. I don't know, but this is really nice too. Because when you have like a blank canvas like this, when it's just like a solid white or cream or something, you could totally make this look different using different, you know, colors and sprays and mediums and all that kind of fun stuff. So I'll definitely be doing some projects showing you how to do that. Here is another fabric that just screams out to me again. Boho, chic, and the whole textile look. I mean, I love this. This was something I would actually buy for specifically more towards the textile art themed projects. So really, really nice. And here's the back side. So this is another really, and these things, like I'm telling you, they are so like nice and kind of heavy and have like a really good weight to them, and they're just very luxe looking to me. So this one here is like a vineyard kind of a theme or something. It's got clusters of grapes. You know, if you, a lot of kitchen themes I know are like, you know, the whole Tuscany village kind of a look with wine corks and bottles and all that kind of fun stuff. that's what this looks like to me. I'm guessing this might be upholstery fabric, maybe for like cushions and stuff, like on your chairs. I don't know. This is what it looks like on the back side. Very, very rich and beautiful looking. I like that one a lot. Let me hold it up so you can kind of see the fabric or the design a little bit better. Just look at that. This looks like graphic 45 to me. I have a paper collection. It's the, I think it's called the French Country something. I'll put a picture up here as I'm talking about it, if I remember when I go to edit. But that looks like a graphic 45 paper I have. Here is just some basic red. It's like a heavier cotton, I'm guessing. But this is nice. You know, you could do year-round projects with this, of course. And then this feels, to me, when I was talking to Michelle, this feels like a bed sheet. I don't know if that's what it was used for, but it just feels like the thickness of, well, that's doubled up, but it feels just like a bed sheet to me, the thickness of a regular bedding sheet. So I don't know, but there's that one. And now we're going to move on to the last side of the tote. So you're probably like, thank goodness, Abby, you're talking like crazy woman. But this kind of stuff is fun for me. This totally surprised me. I've never seen burlap with a purple colored font. I've seen all kinds of script on burlaps and pictures and whatnot, but I've never seen a dark plum like this, and I love this piece. So definitely going to be making something for my craft room and or our living room out front. It's kind of got like a wine or vineyard theme to it, so got different types of wines on there. Very, very happy about that piece. And here's some more upholstery fabric. I'll show you the back side of this one. You could use either side for your projects if you wanted to. This, on this side, the little diamond pattern, it's raised above the back of the base of the fabric, so that's kind of a fun feel. There's that one. This is beautiful. I wish I had a couple yards of this. I love this color. This is a pretty good representation of the color palette in our living room. I have, you know, like a really, it's a old vintage desk that's in there. It's all chippy and everything, and I have like a really pretty, I think it's a 6-pane old window with no glass. I have, it's just a really nice kind of shabby chicy rustic kind of a look. So definitely going to be using this in some projects for our living room. And here's some more upholstery fabric here. This is kind of more like a tropical vibe, kind of, at least it is to me. This looks like palm fronds or something maybe, I don't know. But that will definitely get used. All of these will get used, whether I use them or I share them with friends or I decide to box them up and sell them or something. I don't know. This is absolutely beautiful. I wish I had more of this one as well. This one's just really, really pretty. And let me kind of hold it up so you can see what it looks like. So this is like a really pretty like light cotton or something. This looks like what I've seen for window treatments and dressings, like Bed Bath & Beyond and stuff. Like you put this up under like a heavier curtain or like some sheer fabric or something. So very, very pretty. This is definitely going to get kind of rationed because I think it's absolutely gorgeous with that white embroidery on there. And then here we go, ending that pile at least with this really nice bright pattern here, and I love it because there are turtles on here, and I've mentioned to you all before, I have this lifelong kind of infatuation with turtles. This is just a small sample of what I have in my craft room. These sit on my laptop. I don't know what it is about turtles and purple ones to boot. Look at that one bouncing its head. Anyway, so I don't know what it is. I would love to have a turtle, and this is going to be completely corny, but that's Abby, so I don't care. When I get one, I want to name her Myrtle. Myrtle the turtle. So that just shows you the level of my humor, I guess. A little cheesy, kind of like that. I didn't even see this turtle, that it was a turtle pattern, until I was Skyping with Michelle, because I let her see all this first. We always share what we get or whatever before we do videos, if we can. Sometimes it doesn't work out that way. So when I was taking these all out of the plastic bags that I had in the earlier pictures, I was just taking them, folding them, sorting them. I wasn't even literally paying attention to the patterns. But so when I opened this one up with her, I was like, oh my goodness, it's a turtle. So really, really fun piece of material there. And pardon the pause here as I'm reaching over to grab some more. We're getting close, ladies and gents, if we're getting kind of tired. So this one to me looks like a kind of like an animal print as well, kind of sorta. Michelle thought it was kind of like an animal print, and now that she said that to me and I've thought about it, I'm like, yeah, I kind of see where she was coming from on that one. So it's the back side. This has a really nice texture to this and feel. This is like a weighted piece of fabric, and it's really, really pretty. Looks like what you would see like on a couch or something like that. which is probably what she used it for, because she did upholstery for people. And this one here, I don't have like a big solid piece to show you, but this is what it looks like. It's got a really nice print on here too. This is like a plummy, kind of a pinky looking color there. Really nice. I got two pieces of that. This is another really gorgeous one. I feel like I showed you this one already, but I could be mistaken. There are quite a few floral ones, so I'm probably just mixing them up. This is really gorgeous. I mean, look at this. Oh, so pretty. So, so pretty. And if my facial pain wasn't aggravating me today and I have something else going on, then Abby would be in her room playing with some of these tonight. But it's going to be bedtime, or at least laying down time for me as soon as I film this video. So here's some more of that kind of paisley with a little, you know, kind of that lovely kind of boho chic-y type of vibe going there. And here, this is like kind of a ribbed material. Again, I don't know what these are technically, but here's that one. It's got kind of a cool stripe on there. I have all the fibers from some of these fabrics landing on my legs. I have shorts on, and it's like, oh, I keep thinking there's like a spider web on me or something. It's kind of freaking me out because I'm so afraid of spiders. This looks like a square t-shirt. Look at that. I don't know what this is. It's like suede on this side, and the back side is black. But this color is very intriguing to me. So there's that one. And this is more of that brown sheet material. This is a little bit different color, but it's kind of, that's that same kind of feel to me, like bedding sheets or something. And then I just have a couple squares of this. This is really thick. It's like a basket weave. So definitely like outdoor patio furniture for sure. And then I think I showed you this one earlier too with the burlap with the silver. Yes, I did. And here is some, you know, New Year's Eve, Roaring 20s kind of, you know, Art Deco vibe on that one. Really bright and shiny. And then here we have, it's almost like it's a lighter type of a burlap because it's really sheer, but it's got that texture and kind of the weave of a burlap. So I don't know, but there's that one. Ooh, 2 more grabs and we'll be done. So this, I kind of, yeah, these, for moving forward from this stack to the end of the video, these are all kind of like the tropical vibe kind of theme ones. Now I know I had some in the other box, but they were bigger, meaning more yardage, so I wanted to kind of separate those two. So this is really nice. This is mostly all upholstery fabric from here on out. So there's this one, really, really nice vibe. You can see like the palm fronds, and that's why I'm thinking it's probably like a tropical vibe. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. This one here at first kind of bugged me because if you know me, you know that I have an absolute legitimate fear of spiders. I don't care how big they are. I don't care what size they are. I don't care what color. I don't want to see them. I don't want to talk about them. And I have some family and friends who think it's very hilarious to post spider videos and pictures on my Facebook wall. Why? I don't know. Please don't do that. Because it is a legitimate fear for me. It's almost crippling, to be honest with you. So anyway, so this one kind of bugged me at first because of how that looks. But these are like, you know, like a sand dollar in the middle. Maybe like, I don't know, what's that, like algae? No, what is that? I forget what you call, I know what it is. I can't think of what it is. Do you ever do that when you're actually videotaping something and you're saying, you're like, you know, something as simple as, you know, what is this called? This round thing, what is it called? And you just kind of slips your mind, you know. I know it's a spool, but it's slipping my mind as to what these are called, but they're in the ocean. Sorry, I can't remember what it is. But I got quite a bit of this one. It's a nice, heavy kind of a cotton feeling to me. And here's some more of the palm fronds. So I've got a really big chunk of this. Quite a lot of this one too. So some of these projects, these fabrics, I'm going to be using them. They're going to be like, oh wait, that was that kind of, you know, tropical looking fabric. I didn't even realize it, because it's fun to me to kind of give them a twist and use them in a little bit different way, as I know a lot of us crafters out there do, not just me. This is really nice. This is a nice thick heavy fabric. I can't even imagine how much this must have cost per yard. This is absolutely beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Look at that. This is so pretty. So pretty. This is totally the fabrics we've seen whenever we've been house hunting here in Florida. A lot of the homes we have this kind of a vibe going on the inside. So see that up close there, just really, really nice. And the salvage edge is just beautiful. Just beautiful. All right, now it's going to be going to the last few pieces here. And then I will take my camera out into the garage and I will show you the other piece of material that I have out in the other, on the bolts, the round bolts, what do you want to call them. This is more upholstery. I think I already said that, sorry. And more of the palm fronds there. Oh, did I show you this one? Yes, I did. Okay. And here's some more of the tropical kind of vibe. This is really nice too. All of this stuff here is really nice, heavy weight to them. Like I said, real luxe kind of looking. And then this one here, a little bit darker scale, but it is still the whole tropical vibe. Really, really cool. I have this thing for palm trees now. Since we moved to Florida, they're just so pretty. We don't have palm trees in Oregon. Well, I've seen houses that have them imported to Oregon, but you know, like the natural habitat of whatever, it's not palm trees there for sure. So this is really pretty. This really nice fern. These fabrics, that's what it is. I love the Golden Girls. Now, I love Murder, She Wrote more. I'm always going to be a Jessica Fletcher fan. That's just me. I love Angela Lansbury. But I also really enjoy the Golden Girls. I know a lot of us out there really do. But these look like what the Golden Girls would have in their house. Especially Blanche's bedroom. I mean, this one here. I mean, if you don't watch Golden Girls, if you just went to YouTube or Google and you just typed, you know, Blanche Devereaux Golden Girls bedroom or whatever, her whole room is like this. It's very unappealing to me, but you know, it's obviously a TV show, so, but it's really fun. This looks like the stuff that they would have in their home there. So there's that one. We got this one here with the pineapples on it. These really gorgeous flowers on there. And let's see, and almost to the last one here, ladies and gents. Another one, just a really pretty kind of brown tone, you know, palm frond type of a image on that one. And then this one here is really cool too. It's pineapples that are upside down. Well, yeah, they are upside down, sorry. It's really nice, heavy, canvasy type material with all these really, really pretty pineapples on there. And some of these are probably a little loud, a little bit gaudy in your taste. Most of these fabrics aren't what I would go choose personally, not at least not for my home decor. As far as like my crafting and stuff, yeah, I'd probably do that because I like to mix different fabrics and textiles. But, you know, my home decor, probably not so much. But this is another, I think I showed you that one too. And this is the last little piece as far as the totes and everything. So I know this was like a super long video. But if you're interested in looking at different fabric samples and stuff, you'll probably enjoy it. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I will do a video in the garage, and I'll tack it on to the end of this video. But I'm going to go ahead and make this kind of like my official outro. So thank you all so much for sitting with me while I was going through all these fabrics and the samples. And I just want to encourage you, if you don't already do this, check your Facebook Marketplace for your local area. There's Varage Sale, there's Let Go, there's so many different online sites. I mean, there's online sale groups specific to the area where you live, and you can find some amazing deals on different types of crafting and hobby supplies, whatever. I mean, I found some of my most favorite vintage pieces for my craft rooms decor and storage pieces and crafting tools and fabrics and things like this, wedding dresses, all kinds of stuff on those different online groups. So if you don't already do that, just go check it out and see if it's your fan. Sometimes you have to actually join the group, but they let you right in. At least that's been my experience. Maybe like a day or two wait at the most, at least, like I said, my experience, whatever. But go in and check it out, and if it's not something for you, you can just leave. It's not, you know, like a major thing or anything, but you can find some really cool deals. And this lady had this sitting up for a week, and I can't believe that nobody else nipped on this, but she didn't have it listed in the, you know, hobby / sewing / craft section. It was like in this, like the general main thing, like where you know, I could post like an aquarium or an elliptical and a couch or that kind of a thing. So, and if you're like me, what I do is I typically search for specific things. I put a keyword in for sewing, vintage, you know, lace, bridal, whatever, but I also still scour the main general section because some people don't know to put these in like the hobby sewing area, whatever. So anyway, I've just, like I said, I've found some really, really amazing deals both here in Florida and back home in Oregon for different on sale sites, Craigslist, that kind of thing. So, and yeah, so I will be excited to be showing you some upcoming projects using some of these fabrics. Some aren't going to be touched until like the fall, Christmas area time frame, and kind of just because of the colors and stuff like that, and to me anyway. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video, and comment below and let me know if you know some of the names of the fabrics. You don't have to, it's not a big deal. I know this is like a mass madness of fabric or anything, but if you saw something and I said the wrong name for it or whatever, just, you know, kindly let me know that I did that. And because like I said, I always love to learn, so whenever I'm using that particular fabric in an upcoming project, I'm going to call it by its right name instead of just like burlappy thing or whatever it is I've been saying. So I will see y'all next time. Happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting, and happy fabricing. And I will see you on my next video. Stay tuned for the last little part of the video where I'm going to show you the big rolls that I have out in my garage. So I'll see y'all next time. Bye! Okay, ladies and gents, I'm in the garage now, so hopefully you don't hear any construction going on from my neighbor. So these are the, I guess, bolts you would call. Is that what you call long tubes? They consider bolts of fabric? I don't know. So anyway, so these are all the ones that I got here, and plus all the fabric I just showed you in the previous clips. This alone, I priced this when we were on our drive home with all of these things. This at Joann's normally is $39.99, so 40 bucks a yard, and I got all of this plus what I already showed you for 50 bucks. So it really, really pays to search and look for different craft items or anything that you're interested in hobby-wise or whatever, home decor, whatever, on those different online shops, because you just never know, or online sites, I meant to say it, or you just never know what you're going to find out there. So let's go ahead and get started with this. So this one here, I flipped it upside down, or flipped the other way because it was coming off weird. But you can see how much is still on this roll right there. And this is what the print looks like. It's kind of hard to show you because it's sideways, but I think you can kind of get an idea. Oh, let me try this. Try to get myself all prepared beforehand. So you can see that it's got, you know, like there's like some, are those, it's like Pilgrims and Native Americans or so. Wait, what are those? I don't know what that is. I thought it was Native American because I saw the feather. Diabby. Anyway, you can kind of see the print on here, hopefully. And it's like got some ships on here. It's like, you know, old vintage nautical looking or something. So there's that one. Here is some really pretty kind of sheer material. Kind of pull some out a little bit so we can look a little bit better. You can see that pretty print on that. You can see my fingers through it. And I have quite a bit of this one as well. And the next one is this one right here. It's like a champagne-y kind of color almost, and it's got a really pretty embroidered pattern on it. And there's still quite a bit on here. And then here is this toile. Now, Michelle, I need to apologize to you because you were right. This is actually kind of a red. I was remembering this as more of a pink color. When we were Skyping last night, we were talking about it. So this is almost like it almost looks like a cranberry-ish kind of color. It's not like bright red to me, but it's really, really pretty nonetheless. You can see how much is on there. It's just a gorgeous print. And then here's another one that has another scene on it. I'm trying to see. It's got like some kids in a garden or something, it looks like. And this is a really nice one as well. There's still quite a bit on there. And the reason I'm showing you this is so you can see how much you can get in really good deals on your online shopping. And down here, this is really, really a nice fabric. Hope it's not too dark. You can see the back side right there. This is absolutely gorgeous, this print. This is definitely some type of upholstery fabric for, I don't know, would you put this like on a couch or chair or something? I don't know. There's that one. And then this one here. Oh, you can see how much product is on that one. This one here is this one next here. And this is like a kind of like a, she has it taped up. I haven't opened it yet, but this is like some kind of a backed burlap or kind of basket weave or something. I don't know what this is really, but this is really nice. Fun texture for sure. And then last but not least, we have this one here. Kind of get that rubber band off there a little bit so you can see it. You can kind of sort of see my fingers through it a little bit, but there's this really pretty fabric as well. And I love the texture on this. Not just the visual, but when you touch it, you can see like a raised texture. Again, ignore my nails. I've been coffee dyeing for 2 weeks. So my nails look pretty awful. And this is the back side. So yeah, I'm really excited about this fabric haul. And again, just to close it out, I just really want to encourage you all to look on the different online sites. I will list all the ones not a link to them because they're set up to my location, but I'll just like list out in the description box below the names of the different ones that I use. And you know, if there are any other online places like this that we can look for anything you want, you know, home decor, cars, you know, craft stuff, whatever, just go ahead and leave that in the comment section below, and I will go out and check those in my area and see if I can find any other goodies. So just want to wrap this up, so I'll see y'all next time. Happy scrapping, happy planning, and happy crafting, and I'll see you later. Bye! Okay, so I thought while I had the garage door open, I wanted to share this with all of you. Please ignore all the stuff in front of it, luggage and all that stuff. We're kind of rearranging the garage right now. So what this is a really cool vintage metal, like bolt and lug nuts and all that kind of stuff from an old like hardware shop. So this is the two pieces. The base is separate from this, and I am in love with this. My husband bought this for me this past summer, and you can see how, oops, sorry, the lighting's kind of weird. You can see like from the base on it how many different rows and different slots. So these are going to be cool. I know it's dark, but these are going to be cool because I'm not going to do this until we either A, buy a house here, or C, move back to Oregon, which is what I'm wanting, so I can see my grandbaby. And I'm going to, once we actually settle and we buy a house and we're permanent, that's when I'm going to go ahead and kind of alter this, peel the stickers off and different things like that. I want to wait until we get settled first, so in transition of moving and stuff, it doesn't get dinged up more than I want it to be. So it's kind of hard to see how deep these are because of the light. I'm going to put my hand in, and I'm going to touch the back. So it goes all the way back from like basically the start of my elbow up to my hand. So these are really nice and deep. I love that. Kind of some immediate ideas I'm thinking about is like storing like my vintage postcards and maybe some different laces and you know, vintage like a paper ephemera, things like that, but also to use some of these little slots as decorative, like maybe have a really pretty, you know, vintage purple hanky hanging out that I just want to look at or whatever. So I'm just really excited about this piece. I got it for a screaming deal, and this is the kind of stuff that I like to fill my craft room with. Yes, I do like, you know, the traditional or normally you know, the white paper trays you can get from Michael's and the wood ones and stuff, and kind of the caddy carousels, and I have one of the wall units. Those are great. I love all those. I got those as Mother's Day gifts and birthday gifts and things like that for my kids and Steve. But as far as like main furniture pieces, I love, this is what I love, and that's what my craft room is full of. So, alright, I'm going to go and wrap this one up. I'll see you all next time. Have a great day. Bye!